Welcome to the next lecture of mechanics of material. So we're discussing about shear force and bending moment diagram. So in next problem it has been given shear force and bending moment diagram for a beam which is having load and few moments. So instead of giving loads he has given moment at 2 points. So how to calculate this type of problems? So whenever any type of problem is given, the very first condition we will take is beam is under equilibrium. Beam is under equilibrium. So what does this equilibrium condition means? So first of all we have to do summation of horizontal forces 0, vertical forces 0, moment about point is equal to 0. Summation of horizontal forces is equal to 0. When I will get horizontal HA is equal to 0. When I use summation of vertical forces is equal to 0, I will get RA plus RE is equal to 7. So let us go to the diagram. Let us see. So this is RA vertical reaction. Here it is RE vertical reaction. And the load is acting downward, which is this one. So what does this mean is upward forces is equal to downward forces. Upward forces is equal to downward forces. So we got this. So this is your equation 1. Next is summation of moment A is equal to 0. Take moment about point A is equal to 0. So when I take moment about point A, I have to take the loads which are right side to it. So the very first load we are having in the problem is RE into 7. So this is also we can do in one other way, that is counterclockwise movement is equal to clockwise movement. So let us see what are the movements which are in counterclockwise. Okay. So first one, see this right corner RE, that is in counterclockwise direction. So we know moment is nothing but force into distance. So for RE load, what is the distance here we are having? So the distance, total distance from point A to point E is, so point A to point E is 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 3, 8. So here we will write RE into 8 is equal to clockwise movement. We have having clockwise movement 1 is 7 into 1 plus 5 plus 10. Let us see what are the anti-clockwise movements. So clockwise movement. This is clockwise movement which is rotating because of 7. What is the distance from point B to point A? 1 meter. So 7 into 1. Next is this 5. Next is this 10. So totally we have got 3 movements. So I have written 3 movements. 7 into 1 plus 5 plus 10. So the total answer is 15 plus 7, 22. So RE value will come as 2.75 kilonewton. 2.75 kilonewton. When you get this, we substitute here, we get RA is equal to 4.25 kilonewton. 4.25 kilonewton. We got RA value, we got RV value. Once I get these values, I will go to the diagram and I will replace the RA is equal to 4.75, 4.25. This is RE is equal to 2.75 kilonewton. We have written the values. Now we will go for shear force calculation. We know what is shear force calculation. So in shear force calculation, we will write SF calculation. So what is SF calculation? We know shear force before point E, last point is E, so 0. Shear force at E, that is at shear force at E is nothing but the reaction at this point. Reaction at this point, what is the value? 2.575, which is acting in upward direction. So we will take minus because we are solving from right to left. Our downward force is equal to positive. Downward is equal to positive. Downward is equal to positive. Downward is equal to positive. Nothing. Next is counterclockwise movement is equal to positive. Counterclockwise movement is equal to positive. Next is shear force at before shear force before next E point is completed, next we are having D point. Shear force before D point is equal to, we are having only RE before E, that is same value, minus 2.75 kilonewton. Okay, next is shear force at D. We don't have any load, this is moment, so we should not consider moment in shear force calculation, so we won't consider this. So we have solved till shear force at point D is equal to minus 2.75 kilonewton. Because we are having moment at point D, we should not consider shear force before C point. Before C point also, if you could see, we don't have any other load, we are having moment at point C, you could see, able to see this, so we should not consider the load. So we will take it again, minus 2.75 kilonewton, 2.75 kilonewton. Okay, clear? Next is shear force at C. At C also we don't have any load, so this value remains same, this value remains same. Okay, next is shear force, before, what is the next point we are having? After C we are having B point. Shear force before B. Before B we are having value as 7, which is acting in downward direction, minus 2.75 plus 7. Okay, before na, so we should not consider 7, so again it is minus 2.75 kilonewton itself. Shear force at B will be considering as minus 2.57 plus 7, minus 2.57 plus 7, minus 2.57 plus 7. The answer here you will get as 4.25 kilonewton. Okay, now shear force before A point. Before A point, what is the force we are having? The same value will repeat, 4.25 kilonewton, because we have already solved all the forces on the right side to it. Shear force at A is equal to, at A means exactly at point A we are having a point load, that is nothing but the reaction force we are having, that is 4.25 minus 4.25, which is nothing but the answer is 0 kilonewtons. So we got the values. So once you get the values, we have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Okay, so what we will do, we will draw the diagram. Let us draw the diagram. So I will try to extend the corner lines, and these lines I will draw by using dotted. Okay, I will take the baseline. Take the baseline. After baseline, I will mark the points. First of all, this load is acting in upward direction, we have to take minus. I will take minus. After that, there is no load till here, we will continue. There is no load here, we will continue. There is no load here, continue. Again, from here the load is moving upward. So how to take, sir? See, same value is repeating till shear force at point B. So this is your point B. You can see again I am showing. So till point B the value is being repeated, minus 2.7, minus 2.7, minus 2. So the value is repeating. So the value is changing at B point. So value is going to plus 4.25. So this is 4.25. So from here we will go to here. Again this is, so this is minus, this is plus, this is 4.25. This is 2.75. So this is your shear force diagram. Okay, now we will do for bending moment diagram. So when I write bending moment diagram, so what is the bending moment calculation? So in bending moment calculation we have bending moment at point, first point in the diagram we have right corner is E point, right corner point is E point. So bending moment at point E is equal to 0. Bending moment at point E is equal to 0. Okay, next is bending moment at point, next to point we are having after E we are having bending moment at point D is equal to, see the bending moment at point D we are having along with E, that is moment because of RE into 3. Okay, so here while doing, since we are having load at exact moment at exact point, we have to take bending moment before and at point, bending moment before and at point. Okay, so how to take before point D? Before point D we are having, because of RB value, what is RB here? RB value is 2.75. it is rotating in counterclockwise direction and the distance is 3. So we will get the value of 2.75 into 3. We will try to calculate 2.75 into 3. We will get the answer as 8.25 kilonewton meter. Next is bending moment at D point. At D point means one is because of this previous load, as well as we are having a extra moment in clockwise direction which is 10. This is anti-clockwise, that is clockwise. So we have to take minus 10. So what is the answer remaining? Minus 1.75 kilonewton meter. Minus 1.75 kilonewton meter. Next is bending moment before, what is the point we are having next is C. So before means we have to take, because of this load, this value and okay, so that is 2.75 into distance from the point E to C is 3 plus 2. What is the value? 5 minus 10. Why minus 10? This moment at 10 is before C point. Moment at point D is before C point. So we will consider that also. So the value is 2.75 into 5 minus 10. So the answer is 3.75 kilonewton meter. Okay, next is bending moment at C. That is nothing but before value we have to take, along with that we have to consider the moment which is acting exactly at point C, whose value is 5. So which is acting in clockwise direction. Here positive means anti-clockwise, so minus 5. So the answer you will get it as 1.25. You can check 3.75 minus 5. So you will get 1.25 minus 1.25 kilonewton meter. Bending moment before B point. Before B point means, let us take the values. RB into distance till B point is 2 plus 2 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. That is 2.75 into 7. 2.75 into 7 minus 10 minus 5. So we will get how much value? Let us check. 2.75 into 7 minus 10 minus 5. We will get it as 4.25. Okay. Next is bending moment at B point. So at B point and before point there is no exact moment acting at this point. Exact moment is no perfect moment at that point. So the moment before that point will be equal to that point at the B point. So bending moment at the point will be equal to the bending moment before that point. So BM is equal to 4.25. Next is bending moment before A is equal to, before A means one is 2.75 into distance from E point to A point. Total distance is 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 1 8. So 2.75 into 8 minus 10 minus 5, minus 10 minus 5. 2.75 okay into 8 minus 10 minus 5. 2.75 minus into 8 minus 10 minus 5. The answer you are getting it as 7. Okay. Sorry, again we have to take moment because of B also, that is 7 into 1, that I have missed here. So that is 7 into 1. So the value here is 0. You should get that doubt whenever you are getting movement. Whenever you are getting movement at the point of what we say, at the point below the support, if you get some value of movement, if you get value of movement at below the support, that is means instead of getting 0, if you get some other value, if you get some other value, like here I have got 7, so means I have done some erection, that is nothing but I have left this load which is acting in downward, this 7 into 1 I have left, because of that I missed it. So when I consider again, when I got the value 7, I got the doubt that they have missed some value. So when I found that I have missed 7 into 1, so the value should be 0. Let us draw the bending moment diagram. Okay, so the bending moment diagram will be, okay, let us check. So first is 8.25, first is 8.25, first value I have got before D point, first E point is 0, before D point is 8.25, so I will write 8.25 here, I have taken small scale, let it be. Next is minus 1.75 at point D, because of this moment which is acting at that point, so you have to come down like this. Okay, this will be joined by an inclined line, this is the point on the D point itself. Next, from minus 1.75 to have to go to 3.75, 3.75 will take here, so I will join these two by using that is nothing but on this line, so I will join these 2 points. Okay, clear? Now after this we will go to this point, so let us come. So exactly at point C also again we are having 3.75 minus 5, that is 1.25, again we have to come down, for 1.25 we have to go. Okay, so 1.25 we have to go, we will go to minus 1.25. okay, from here we will go straight down to minus, so I am highlighting the points. Okay, minus 1.25, this is minus 1.75. keep this, I have taken some small scale, because of that I am not able to get the, but the shape will be same, shape will be same. Next, from minus 1.25 to where it has to go, it has to go to 4.25. let us go to, from here to here it is 4.25, 4.25, the value here is 4.25. okay, well it is 4.25. from here it should come to 0. let us check the value. Yes, this is 0 itself. So we have got this. So this is positive sign, this is positive sign, this is positive sign, and you have got two negative parts. One is this one, this is second one, this is also negative, this is also. Here also you have to calculate moment, here also you have to calculate the moment. Why? These 2 points are nothing but your point of contraflexure, because your bending moment is changing sign from negative to positive, and here also it is changing sign from negative to positive. Okay, so let us first calculate this distance. I will take this as x, I will take this as x. So let us take that point as my A, B, C, D, E is completed, so I will take this point as F. So I have to take the moment at point F. Okay, bending moment at point F. So bending moment at point F when I take, so I have to take the loads which are right side of point A, which are right side of point A. So we have right side of point A, E, D and C. E into distance. So what will be the distance? Let us take. So if this is x, so what will be this remaining distance? Obviously it is total distance minus x. Total distance is 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, that is 5, 7, 8. So the distance will be 8 minus x. So I can write 8 minus x directly. So that is 2.75 into 8 minus x. 2.75 into 8 minus x. Minus 10 minus 5. Why this minus 10 and minus 5 is, before point F we are having two moments, that is minus 10 we have and minus 5 we have. Before F point we have minus 10 and minus 5. So I have taken that values. Okay, that values when taken, so the answer we will check. So this is in bracket, this is together. Okay, so the answer is minus 2.75 into 8, okay, minus 2.75x minus 15. So let us do the calculation. So what is the calculation? 2.75 into 8 minus 10 minus 5. So how much you are getting? 7. So I am getting minus 7. Okay, this is, sorry, let us take the sign convention again. I have missed somewhere, I think. So 2, this is clockwise, this is counterclockwise. Okay, so this is plus, this is minus, so this is plus. So I have to take 2.75 into 8 minus 10 minus 5. Yes, so I got 7. Okay, that is plus 7 minus 2.75x plus 7 minus 2.75x. So x value will be 7 divided by 2.75. 7 divided by 2.7. 7 divided by 2.75, whose answer is 2.5. X is equal to 2.545 meters. So this distance is equal to 2.45. Okay, I will write it again. 2.45. Okay, this value will be 8 minus 2.545. Okay, done. Now again I have to take this distance also. I will consider this point as my EFG. I will take this point as G. Now I will consider this length as Y. So what will be this length will be equal to? This length will be equal to 8 minus Y, correct? And here we are having only one load, right, at one moment, right to it, one load, one moment. Let us take the bending moment at that point. I will solve it here. Okay, so let us try to solve this. So I will solve this here. Bending moment at point G. So at point G is because of 2.75 into 8 minus x, correct, minus 10. Why minus 10? Only one moment is present right side to it, that is minus 10. So if you take this, let us try to calculate the value. 2.75 into 8 minus 10. So the answer is 12. 12 minus 2.75x, correct? 12 minus 2.75x. The bending moment at this point is 0. Here also 0. Okay, 0. That is 12 minus 2.75 is equal to 2.75. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 12 divided by 2.75. The answer is 4.36. Sorry, this is y now I have taken. So this is 8 minus y. This is 8 minus y. This is 8 minus y. The answer is y is equal to 4.364. So here also you have to make the bending moment equal to 0, because this is also the point of contraflexor, F point and G point. So at the end we will rotate this point is contraflexor, whose value is 4.34. okay, once you are done with this, you can write here point G and F are points of contraflexure which are 4.36 and 2.545 meters distance from left support. At the end you write this, it's enough, because they are asking most of the time they will ask where is the location of point of contraflexor. In this way we will try to solve. Just you have to calculate the moment before that point. Before that point means at point F we have to calculate, means you have to consider the loads which are right to it. We are having moment because of RB into the distance. So how to calculate the distance? I have calculated the distance as from RE as 8 minus x. So 2.75 into 8.8 minus x. Next is bending moment because of this and this, which are in clockwise. This is anti-clockwise direction. I have done the calculation. I will show you again. So 2.75 into 8 minus x minus 10 minus 5. 2.875 into 8 minus 2. Multiply the values. So you are getting as 7 minus 2.75 x value. You will get it as 2.545. Next, similarly, at point G. So at point G, from left support I am considering the distance as y. So the remaining distance will be 8 minus y. So from RE it is at a distance of 8 minus y. So that I have written here 2.75 into 8 minus y minus 10. Y minus 10 is, that is the only load which is present before that point. Okay, so when you do the calculation here, you will get y is equal to 4.36. In this way, we complete the most of the problems of shear force and bending moment diagram in all the models, either it is a UDL, UVL, point load, either it is a multiple loads, either it is a movements acting at some particular points. All type of problems have been solved. So next class we will see about the thin cylinders, thick cylinders problems.